Hey everyone, it's Allie from Kajabi. In this video, I had the pleasure of sitting down with 3 amazing Kajabi heroes to talk all about course creation and how they're turning what they know into what they do with a profitable online course on Kajabi. Before we jump into the interviews, we would love for you to subscribe to the Kajabi YouTube channel if you're interested in getting more content around course creation and the knowledge commerce industry. This is the place to be, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button. So if you're interested in building an online course, this video is going to be amazing for you. I sit down with Claire, Azizi, and Wendy, and we talk all about online course creation, how to market and sell their business, how they came up with their course ideas, how they catalog customer feedback. We get into it all. So make sure you stick around till the end because we have a special Kajabi offer just for our YouTube family. Let's dive right in. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. Would love to hear a little bit about who you are and what you do. So I guess the first thing we'll have you do is just say your name, your website, and the course that you sell on Kajabi just directly to the camera.
Hi, I'm Wendy Conklin, and I am the owner of Chair Whimsy. I create boutique-inspired chairs, and my website is chairwhimsy.com. I teach DIY upholstery on Kajabi, as well as I have courses with swoon-worthy fabrics. I have a course called Just the Bottoms and Styling with the Chair Stylist.
My name is Azizi Berklin, and my business is Tiny Green Chef, which is a plant-based cooking program for kids. And we teach kids to use whole foods and learn how to cook, learn health, and how to incorporate that in their normal lives in a way that they'll eat food without any kind of conflict or resistance to the foods on their plate.
My name is Claire Xue. My business name is Moodelier. I help creators to create school-stopping visuals through immersive collections and online educational courses. That's where I utilize Kajabi. So far, I live launched 2 courses with 13 different instructors. The first course is called the photography course. The second one's called creative course. So they all have a little bit different topics with each instructors and each modules. So that's what I do.
How did you get started in this online course space? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I've been in the health profession in some way or another for about 20 years. And when I became a parent, it was clear that I could not coach my kids. They were not exactly just accepting things because I said so. And I was going really too hard because I knew all the hard facts about health and all of the things that could happen if they didn't eat healthy. And I was coming with a lot of urgency and a lot of, I'm the expert. And that doesn't work with your child like it could work with the client who is actually paying you. So I needed to come up with a way that they actually embraced it because it was really more about what they would do when I'm not around, when I'm not putting the food on their plate. So with doing that and turning basically a passion of mine and something that I do naturally anyway into a profession, it actually became much easier. My kids were embracing the food on their plate. And I just thought, wait a minute, we have something here. Let's turn this into a program for other families.
I went and I started looking online, like, where are the courses, and I was searching and I couldn't find anything. And I just wanted to see, how did people put this kind of thing together? And so I just couldn't find anything. So I just had to think about, okay, if I were going to learn, how would I do this? And what would I need? So I just kind of broke it down, decided, all right, we're going to film, and got a friend over who could film some things. And I thought, okay, let's go out to my shop and let's try something today. Come back in a week and tell me what you have. And so she did. After a week, had edited it down, and we looked at it and I said, okay, I think we got something here. And so we did this for about 6 weekends, would film, and she would edit and bring it back. And we finally got it packaged where I felt like it was, good enough at this point. So yeah, and kind of the rest is history. I was just so surprised. My very first launch, I did $32,000. I mean, it blew me away. It blew my copywriter who was helping me and my website manager. They were both kind of helping me know how to navigate and connect everything and all the emails. And we were just like dumbfounded. Like we had no idea that many people would want it.
I think as an entrepreneur, you have to be quick on your feet, right? You have to stay nimble in terms of what's working and what's not working, and really going towards what is working and doubling down on that, and really thinking, how can I expand this as a business? What would be something that you would give as like a tip to someone who is starting in the course space on Kajabi? Like, how did you go from, I'm just going to do this as a marketing play or a marketing strategy, to full-time course creator, I'm in this? Like, what's your biggest tip for people who are in that phase right now?
I think the biggest challenge is how to get started. I feel like once you started somewhere, and as you go, you can improve, you can pivot, you can, make things differently, or you can do things better. I think for me, the biggest part is really getting started and make that first move, and really make a commitment and make a plan, make a goal, set up a deadline. If you want to launch a course in 3 months, really reverse engineering it from there, like what you're going to do each month, each week, down to each day. Really make a plan and go for it, and know that it's not going to be perfect, and nobody's first course is going to be perfect. But the most important thing is really just starting to do it today than waiting to be, ready for it.
Yes, and it's trial and error. So once I did that framework, then I started to design, okay, what would that look like? So I started to create each lesson. And then writing that on paper, I realized I just need to start filming, because it's really going to tell me, how does this feel? How are my kids enjoying this? Because remember, my kids are literally in every lesson. And by the end, I'm using actually the experience of my children while I'm showing them things they already know, but in the eyes of, if you were a new child, new to cooking, if you're a child new to cooking, what are the stages?
Yeah, totally. I feel like entrepreneurship is something that no one's ever ready for. They're just kind of thrown in through happenstance or an idea, and then it just kind of like rabbit holes from there. I'm really curious. Earlier, you touched on feedback and how you ask moms, to submit their feedback and share their feedback. And can you talk a little bit about that process of what does that look like for you to gather feedback, and what do you do with that as a course creator? I'm sure there are people out there who are thinking of starting a course and are overwhelmed by that, or maybe they have started a course and they're getting feedback and they don't know how to catalog it, or what do we do? How do we go from here? You also touched a little bit on like re-recording and iterating, and it's not going to be perfect, and you can change things. So how do you marry those two things? How do you take feedback, and how do you also know that, my course is probably never going to be perfect, but I can get it out there and do it?
That's exactly. So you start there, get it out there. Because there is, when you're putting something out there that's going to be pre-recorded, there's a lot of pressure. When it's live, there's pressure as well, but it's over, it's done. But this one is going to last a while. It's going to be there. And so you have to be comfortable with putting out there and saying, you know what, I can make another course. So feedback has been great, because some of the things that parents are saying is helping me gather information for a future program. And so I've just been collecting that, and now I can design that. What would that look like? And that's been really helpful. I love feedback. First of all, some of the feedback has been things that I could easily just change within the program itself. For example, some people weren't able to find certain things, and it was the same things that we thought we had put in a great place inside of the platform for them to see, but that clearly wasn't the case, because we had 2 or 3 people asking specifically. So we were able to go back in real time and just switch them around, make them more visible, make them more user-friendly. So that was great, because then the new people have come in and we haven't had that question anymore. So that must be working. And that was thanks to the feedback. So the feedback can be used for the actual product that we're using, and it could be used for potentially future courses or programs that we can offer.
I recorded live every week and got that feedback. And then, that beta group of people who went through helped me to build the real course that was pre-recorded, and now it's on Kajabi. And so that's exactly how I did that course. And that was super helpful, because I think I know what they need, but I need to hear from them.
Yep.
What else do they need? Because I can tell them all the steps I've taken, what I find that has worked and has not worked.
Yeah.
But it's good to get that. It's always good to get the feedback. And honestly, if any of my courses, if there were modules that I got bad feedback about, I would just go re-record. I mean, and put it back up there. I mean, it would only take a few days to do something like that. And I think that's the thing, like we have to remember as course creators that you can always change it.
I just love the joy and the energy you bring to course creation, and clearly it's working and it's effective, and you're building this amazing, thriving community and business. And we are just so thankful that you've chosen Kajabi to power your business. And I absolutely cannot wait for what's next for you and to continue to watch you evolve and your products come out and your community grow and grow.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the crew working today.
Thanks for reaching out to me. This has been a really fun opportunity.
It's been fun.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and a huge thank you again to Azizi, Claire, and Wendy for sharing their thoughtful stories and their strategies with us. I don't know about you guys, but I'm more inspired than ever to go out and start an online course and share what I know with the world. I feel like they gave us such amazing practical tips, and I hope you got so much value from this video. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if you stuck around till the end, we do have a special offer for our YouTube family. Right now, you can get a 14-day free trial of Kajabi, and on top of that, we're gonna give you some bonus training that's gonna help you get up and running with your online course. This training is gonna cover things like digital marketing, how to package your course, how to get it up onto the Kajabi platform and out to the world. So sign up with the link below, join us on Kajabi, and we can't wait to see what you do. Thanks.